Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to yet another Destiny 2 video, and today I'll be showing you a guide and the strategy that me and my team used for the final boss encounter in the brand new raid called Crown of Sorrows. Now, I was actually lucky enough to finish this raid within the first 24 hours. I believe there was a total of about 106 teams to beat it within 24 hours. It was a very difficult raid for it only being a raid layer, and I think the reason why it was so difficult is simply because of I think it was the special modifier that was actually on this raid for the first 24 hours. Your light level and power level was actually capped in each encounter. Now, for example, during the boss fight in the first 24 hours when this raid got released, your cap was 720 power, and even if your cap, let's say your power level was like 730, even if you somehow managed to get to 730 power, you were capped at 720 for this boss fight, and it's rated at 735. So it was very difficult. You were 15 power levels under leveled. I'm just really happy with my team that we got it done. We were 29th in the world, which honestly is a little bit disappointing. I wanted to complete this raid amongst the top 10, maybe even top 5, but it is what it is. There's always next raid, and I'm sure I'm going to have fun in the next one as well. But really quickly, guys, before we get into the guide, just take a look at this reaction to me and my team completing this encounter for the very first time. It was pretty priceless. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Finally! Oh my gosh! Dude, I'm so happy! Yo, pop a fire team! Pop a fire team! Pop a fire team for the exotic! Pop a fire team for the exotic! Oh my god! Holy shit! Bro, that was like 16 hours, bro. What was that? Come on.
What a shit.
I didn't get it.
Oh my god, I got a
None of us got it. But yeah, we were pretty disappointed that we didn't get the exotic that is exclusive to this raid. It is apparently a very, very good exotic, so I wanted to get my hands on it, and nobody in the fire team got it, which was a little bit disappointing. Now, really quickly, I'm going to show you guys what the emblem for the first 24 hours looks like. I believe it's on the 3rd page here. Yep, so this is the one for completing the raid within the first 24 hours. As you can see, I have one clear within 24 hours. This one right here is just the regular one earned by completing a successful run through the Crown of Sorrow raid. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and just explain this encounter as best as we can. Again, a lot of people do things differently, and the callouts I use are very different to other teams, so just kind of, you know, if something's a little bit strange or different to you, just don't worry, you'll get it by the end of it, I am sure. So first, let's talk about the mechanics and the structure very quickly. This is the boss. He is a massive bather. There's going to be 3 of them. One here, one there, one there. This from here, and this from here, and this from here are, you know, called differently. You can call them whatever you'd like. Some people call that purple room. You know, you can have a call it for this. But for the purposes of this video, this was number 1, and that's what my fire team called it. This place, number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. Very straightforward so far, right? You guys got that? Perfect. What you're going to do is you and your fire team are actually going to place a well right here. And all 6 of you are going to sit inside of the well. And that is why you want to have as many warlocks as possible on Well of Radiance. You want to have at least 2, but 3 is definitely what I would personally recommend, just because you can keep cycling, you know, the Well of Radiance. You can always stay inside here, and basically inside the Well of Radiance, you guys are invincible so long as you are killing your adds. You are going to designate 2 people per side. I was on side number 2 with my friend Stygian, so for the example, I'm just going to pretend like, you know, we're doing this encounter. So as soon as you start off, you're going to have a massive pool spawn right here, and you're going to want to have 1 person from each side step inside of this pool. And I almost started the encounter, Jesus. You're going to step inside this pool, and everybody else step outside of the pool. What this pool will actually do for you is give you the Witch's Blessing. This is called the Blessing buff, or the Blessed, whatever you want to call it. it is the blessing buff. So one person per side will have it and one person per side will not have it. So as an example, me and my teammate Stygian, one of us has it, one of us doesn't, and we just simply look over here and kill ads that spawn. There's going to be 2 knights that spawn per side, or maybe even 3 knights actually, but knights will just keep spawning up and up. The person with the blessed will be able to kill them, person without will be able to kill the acolytes. And so what you want to do is just kill ads. Every single team, you know, kill your designated ads, and then once in a while you're going to see a crystal spawn up. Now this crystal can spawn absolutely anywhere on the map. It will spawn on number 3, number 1, or number 2. It's very random, you know, the order of which they spawn, you know, doesn't matter. It's all RNG. The only thing that you have to know is that there's only going to be 1 crystal at a time that spawns up. So if we have a crystal, do not worry about, you know, another team getting a crystal. There's only going to be 1 per side. So it can spawn here, it can spawn there, it can spawn in the air right in front of me, it can spawn back there, back here, and there's going to be a shield around it. So what you and your fire team member, the person who's on this side with you, your partner, what you guys have to do is run together, go inside of the shield, and shoot or melee the crystal together. The reason being is because it takes 1 person with the buff and 1 person without the buff to destroy the crystal. And that is the same mechanic that is basically going to work throughout this final boss encounter. Your partner needs to have the buff and you need to not have the buff, or vice versa. The timer and the buff will last 1 minute. As soon as you start the encounter, it's going to count down from 1 minute to 0. Do not let the buff get to 0 seconds, because that is obviously going to kill you. What these are right here are called vessels. These are your life savers. This is vessel number 2. And this is vessel number 3. Do not worry about that vessel, because for the purposes of this video, we are never ever going to use that one down there. All you need to worry about vessel 2, vessel 3. So once you get to about 20 seconds or 25 seconds, depending on how comfortable you and your fire team are with, you know, going down to the wire, you guys are going to have to go ahead and all 6 of you will have to run to this vessel or this vessel, depending on where everybody's closest to, you know, once you get to 25 seconds on the buff. The 3 people with the buff are going to have to, you know, keep an eye on their clocks, and once they get to that point in time, they're going to have to relay the information to your fire team, and one person's going to call out, all right, everybody to, you know, vessel number 2 to reset the buffs. All 6 of you are going to run here. Warlocks can throw the healing grenades that give you overshields. I'm not sure which. Oh, divine protection. Here it is. Just throw these like crazy when you guys are running to the vessels. The warlocks, you know, that gives you guys overshields. There's going to be a purple ball in here, and that means it's active. All 6 of you get inside. You know, there's going to be a circle around it. All 6 of you get in here, you shoot this, and the buff will exchange. So 3 of you guys had the buff at 20 seconds. 3 people without the buff will now have the buff, and the people that then had the buff will no longer have the buff. You then go back to home base, which is your Well of Radiance here. Make sure there's always a Well of Radiance popped here, so you know, make sure you have a designated Well of Radiance number 1 popper, a number 2 popper, number 3 popper, and just keep cycling Orbs of Light with all the people in your fire team with supers. Now, once you are taking out the crystals, you know, after a short period of time, an ogre will spawn up on each side. Go ahead and kill it. Remember, you and your partner are responsible for your side and no other side. It is nice to help other people out with their side, you know, once your ads are done, but make sure you are primarily focused on your side. Even if all your ads are dead, you want to make sure you're just like, you know, strafing left and right within the Well of Radiance, because these pillars right here can block the crystals, and sometimes you can wipe not knowing that there's a crystal there. It can spawn there, 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 or there. On this side, it can spawn here, 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 or here. And on this side, it can spawn here, here, back there, there, or in the middle up above. After you are done with some of the crystals, and after you are done killing the ogres, there's going to be a wave where there is one of these big fat meatballs, you know, the bather. He's going to spawn up on the plate right there. It's going to be a separate enemy, and he's going to have a shield on just like the previous encounter. Again, just like the crystal, it is going to take one person that has the blessing and one person without the blessing to go ahead and melee him to take his shields down. This is essential. You have to do this, otherwise after a short period of time, maybe like 35-40 seconds, he will start a wipe mechanic that will wipe you guys. So these bathers are not as time sensitive as the crystals. Crystals are the highest priority. You have to get them immediately once you see them. The bathers, you know, you can let them sit for a little bit, but again, they are pretty important, so do not wait on them too long. Once one spawns up, you and your fire team member are going to run together, and what I like to do is just jump on top of here or any platform that you can, and let's say he's right here. Jump on top of him and pop a Well of Radiance. That's going to give you an overshield. You and your teammate melee him once, and all you got to do is run back to the Well of Radiance back here, which is called home base. While you're actually running from that well or that bubble that you pop over here, turn around and look at the big boss, which is, you know, this guy. There's going to be 3 copies of him. Look at him, and you want to shoot his hand once it starts glowing, because what that actually does is you can shoot his hand. The bather that you meleeed and took the shields off is going to be frozen right here, you know, along this platform. He's going to be anywhere here. He'll be frozen in time. And once you shoot the hand, that'll actually proc the boss to spawn a sword. He will slam this ground and it'll automatically kill the bather that is here. Once the bather is dead, you are done for your side basically, and then the bather will spawn on the next side. And basically, once all 3 bathers are done on all 3 sides, you will then start to go into the DPS phase. But again, remember, while the bathers are up, you have to keep an eye on not only crystals spawning up, but you also have to keep an eye on your blessing timer. Once it gets to about 20 seconds and everyone's ready back in the middle, make sure you call out which one of these vessels you'd like to go to, vessel number 2 or vessel number 3, to exchange your buffs. While all of this is happening, you want to make sure that you are killing ads always. Do not leave them lingering. Doesn't matter if it's ogres, knights, or even something as small as acolytes. Make sure they are getting melted immediately. This is one of the most common ways that you will wipe. You know, if you leave ads like lingering around places, then what's going to happen is once a team is ready to go take out their crystal or go take out their bather, they're going to get shot by some of these stupid acolytes that are hiding here. And on the way to the bather, they're going to take a little bit of damage. And what that's going to do is cause the bather to one-shot you with his battle axes. Once you are done with all the main stuff, guys, once you're done with crystals, ads, and you're done with the bathers and they are all dead, all 3 of the bosses on all 3 sides will start to lift their hands up like this. You see how this guy's hand is up? Actually, that's pretty interesting. I didn't realize that, but his hand will be up like that, and it'll be glowing green, both sides. You and your partner are responsible for your side. So me and my buddy are going to shoot the 2 hands, and then once we flinch his hands, we shoot his head until it says immune. Once it says immune on all 3 sides, you have properly flinched the boss. This is important. Do not forget this right here, guys, because this is why you will wipe so many times. Once you flinch all 3 of the bosses, 2 of them will disappear, and the one boss, the real one, will spawn up. Now let's pretend like this is the guy. Let's pretend like we're at the DPS phase. So the other 2 will disappear, and then before you start doing DPS, you have about a 10-second window where a random crystal will spawn. Make sure you guys focus on where the crystal spawns and make sure you go take it out with a fire team member before DPS. Take out the crystal and then immediately call out a vessel for all 6 of you guys to run to reset your buff back to 1 minute so that you can go back to the middle and start damage phase with 1 total minute of damage. If you get to middle here with about 30 seconds on your timer and you start your damage phase, you will start to die while damaging him because, you know, you don't have that full minute of DPS. Once you're done with the DPS, guys, go ahead and do not forget to exchange your buffs one more time and rinse and repeat the encounter. Now that we're done explaining everything, ladies and gents, let's do it for real this time.
Take your time on it.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of time, to be honest. We don't have to rush it too hard.
Yeah, just kill the knights. Honestly, don't leave them.
They just spawned though. When we rushed it, they just spawned because we went for the rotation.
Bronze.
Mine's fucking one shot there, man.
Kill all your shit. Nice, more ads coming in. Timer's good.
Alright, let's go, Val. 24.
Okay, after they get theirs, we're gonna go for the rotation.
Okay, let's go to 3.
Go rotate 3. You guys know the drill by now.
I'll get a ref there. Alright, back right.
2. It's on.
Yeah, we're going. Ogre on us if you want to help us out.
Yeah, I'll help.
Just dip,
We're going to 2.
No. We're not.
Sonic, our ogre. Make
Kill
a middle ogre,
the
guys.
fucking. All right, you guys have your big boy up. Yo, middle Sonic, your thing's up.
3D1 melee.
Bronze.
Your shit's up. Make sure to get that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Can you get the res?
I'll get his res.
Yeah, I'm in an easy spot.
Did you have your buff or no? Let's reset. We need to reset 3. Reset 3. Quick. I'm at 3 seconds. Fuck. 3, 2, 1. We're good. Just melt that shit.
Let's go, Vale, let's go.
Oh, we both have blessing.
Vale, go middle.
Yo, ours is up,
No,
Stick.
Yeah, ogre mid, guys. You guys.
Vale's gonna be with you, Sonic. I had to.
I'll kill him. I'll kill the ogre. I'll kill him. Just leave him.
That's fine.
No. Come to me.
Where?
Nestor, come to me.
What? Okay. Well, I'm coming. I do not have. No, I do not have. I'm here. I got him. Okay, he's down. Shoot the hand as well if someone can. Yo, 2 reset, guys. 2 reset.
I'll shoot the hand.
2 reset, guys.
I got the hand.
2 reset on me.
2 reset.
2 reset on me, guys. Sonic.
We got your crystal. We have enough time.
Go for crystal. Go for it now.
We already got it. We killed
Nice. Okay, good
Watch
shit.
out!
Good shit.
Watch out for the explosive throw behind us.
2 at a time, guys.
Explosive throw in the middle.
Yep, just kill them all. You have enough time. Just take your time.
Crystals.
Bronze.
No, that's you.
Crystals right here.
Vale,
Sonic.
Bill.
I don't have.
It's fine. I got just shoot. Just go. Any of us can do that one. It's so close.
Boss up
Watch
in
it,
this.
Okay, who's gonna help me with top?
I have blessing. Yeah, let's go. I have blessing. Let's go.
Okay, go. Millie.
Oh, I don't know how I'm alive. What the fuck?
We need to
Reset right now. Oh, no, we can't do right. Left. Other one.
It's gonna be up. It's gonna be up. Right. It's gonna be up.
Fuck,
Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill these ads. Shoot them.
Reset.
Okay, shoot it.
Somebody has to come right crystal with me.
Me.
Okay, go grab that. Just shoot it. Just fucking shoot it. Oh, nice.
Go back.
This is hectic as fuck.
Alright,
Sloppy
we got the
too.
middle one.
Is it just one more boss now?
You ready? No, that's it.
No, we're all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that last ad, whoever can. Okay, nice.
I'm gonna grab the primary ammo right here.
Shoot
All
your own. What is it?
No, one
Oh,
more. Come. Oh, and we gotta shoot.
Yo, someone shoot. Help me shoot mid.
Yep. All right. All right. Ours is flinched.
The guys in the middle.
Is there everyone?
What time are we at? What time?
21. Reset here. Come here. Everyone here. Quick reset. Go back to mid.
Go back to mid.
Don't kill the guy. Don't kill the throw.
All right. Perfect. Go.
Time.
Yeah, this is perfect, guys. Just melt the fuck out of it right here. This is gonna be like 50% or more. We just gotta. 3 people go left, 3 people go right. Hands.
Middle.
Use your supers if you have the fucking Goldie. Hit a melee again if you can. Keep going. Hands again. Hands again. This can be more than 50. This can be a little bit more than 50. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go, baby.
Keep going. Nice, good shit. Alright, no deaths. Reset here on me. 3.
Come. Everyone come.
All right, we're good.
Nice. Huge,
Beautiful damage.
There we go. Let's finish this, baby. Let's finish this.
No, stay alive. Do not die
Yeah,
and kill ad.
that's...
Veil,
Don't go too
Veil.
crazy.
Come
Just
on,
stay
win,
composed.
Veil,
Stay
Veil.
composed, guys. Stay composed. All right, so as you guys can see, we did 1 phase of damage on the boss, and we got him to about 45%, maybe 40% health left. So we did a great damage cycle right there. Again, this is with the power cap at 720. This is when the challenge was active. So getting this much damage is actually a really good thing. So what you and your fire team should aim for is a 2-phase boss kill. If you're getting anything, you know, less than a 2-phase, then that's honestly not very good. There have even been some teams like the Redeem guys, they have beat their boss with the challenge active, you know, during the 24-hour window. They got the boss in 1 phase. So it's very easy to do this, guys. You know, it doesn't really take too much to get a lot of health off this boss. As long as you have 6 Catalyst Outbreak Perfecteds, you can even use Mountaintop 1k Voices. You know, if you're using those things with Wells and Empowering buffs and all the buffs that you can have on your Leviathan raid armor gear, then you should be more than golden, guys. So that is it for the quick strategy breakdown guide, whatever you want to call this video. It is a rather lengthy video, so if you guys, you know, made it this far, hopefully this helps you guys out. That's really why I make these videos. And yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. A like rating would be very much appreciated. Subscribe for more daily Destiny 2 content. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.